Hello, I am Yet4455 and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as soon-to-be Fascist United Kingdom. Nothing has really happened much. The war has not kicked off. World tension is still at 3%. The only thing going on is, the Spanish Civil War. And that's about it. We are building our troops, getting them trained for our soon-to-be invasion of Ireland. And hopefully we can become fascist soon and get all that stuff. Right. Let's just do a quick look here. All that's training, so I have a few days on there. I'm going to need to bring up a military factory so that can get trained proper. Yeah, I got 2 in there. I'll bring this one up. Bam. Gotta keep up with the military factories, of course. Right, where's that? Production, guns are filled. I just need towed artillery now. I'm gonna bump that up to 5. Just because I can. Right. Where else we got? Got 1 unit training. Yeah, okay, because that'll make 24 there. Just need light tanks. And equipment is looking good. No worries there. Right. Okay, everything's looking good. It looks like I have political power. What do I want to do with it? Army offense, army maneuver. Oh, hello. Quiet ads. Submarines, army regrouping, army logistics, infantry. Not bad, but we're gonna go army offense. Do that preemptively. Right. Now what am I have no template for? Motorized, okay. That's no problem. And I believe I'm building subs and ships of sorts. Yes, I am. Alright, we're gonna actually move these above the convoy. There we are. Looks good. Alright, everything looks good. Everything's streaming. Why is it doing weird stuff? Alright. There we go. Spanish Civil War, how are you doing? You haven't taken Madrid yet, but you are closing the circle. You're almost to Valencia. Definitely wish I could get units down there, but it is what it is. America Earhart lives. Meh. Alright, how are these going? Yeah, we'll train you. Why not? And we'll get you training. Why not? Get everybody training. Everyone will be max trained by the end of this. And that'll be fine. Okay. Training here, still going. Almost there, though. Right. Fascism. 30%. And I could have cooed, and it probably would have been fine, but I want to do this as peacefully as possible. And it's just taking so long because I have this drift defense of 50%. So all these numbers are like cut in half. So although I have a daily change of 0.03, it's really not. Alright, fortify Malta. Let's see, where do I want to go next? It's only 3%. So I still can't do any of these. So that's horrible. Now I could do home... I don't even think I could do home defense. Oh, I can. Gas mask. Need 20% for that. Need stuff there, need stuff there. Right. So I guess we're gonna keep going down. I could do the Balkan strategy, it looks like. What does that do? Course, Greece, course. Yeah, none of that's really doing anything for me. Right, Commonwealth ties. What is this? Singapore strategy. What do I get? Coastal forts. Coastal fort. And so that's Singapore and Hong Kong. What does this lead to? War with Japan and influence China. See, none of them really stand out. The stuff I want to grab. I need this world tension to be higher. I mean, I wish I could make it higher by doing something, but... I mean, let's see. Can I declare war on Ireland? You know, just for anyway. No. I would need world tension at 100% because I am democratic. And that's a long way off. So we'll just keep training everybody, get that army experience up. Wait for fascism to take hold. It's at 31% now. Gonna take forever. But it will happen. Mark my words. It will happen. Alright, all that is training. Now I could start just getting some fighters. I think we will start at least producing fighter ones here. Alright, we'll put that on the bottom. I just want one. So we'll go there. What did that fill up? Alright. There, there, there. Concentrated industry. Still no fighter. Why? Oh, that's why. Okay. That is why. Bam. 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 Okay. That looks good. I just wanted to get one going. There. It's still only 1937. That's ahead of time. I could go the Southampton class here. Right, how does everything look here? 37. That's ahead of time. Oh yeah, I did want to get Field Hospital. National Unity, here we go. Critical population and daily fascism support goes up. That is fine. So now I get a little bit more of an army. If I so needed it, which I don't think I do. However, I will train 4 more of those. And that's just to get a little bit of insurance here in my capital. No, I don't think I need it too badly. Right. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I think I want to put Recon Company in here. Yeah, that'll be the next thing we do. Once we get 10, we'll add a Recon Company. How's everybody doing? Alright, we do have some trained up. There you go, you guys fold in there. How are these doing? You guys are trained so you could stop. Got a few trained, but you'll keep going. Right. But I need that other tank division. How far is that along? Almost there. Yeah, only 36 more tanks. How many am I producing a day? 34. That's good. Alright. And I am making those at an increasing rate. Right. Perfect. All that looks good. And world tension actually goes down. How about that? Yeah, but we are getting more subs over there. Got a decent number over here. And I have a whole bunch of this whole mess of destroyers. 60 destroyers. Which they are definitely going to be my workhorses. Right, it's only a matter of time before National Spain takes out all of that. Construction 2, excellent. Improved machine tools, excellent again. Alright, I could go excavation. I could just do this ahead of time. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll go ahead and do that. Both of them. Just get it done ahead of time. I mean, yeah, we'll take a little bit of a penalty, but there's not much I can really research. All right, 56 days until the next doctrine trains up. How are these doing? They are done. Right. Excellent. Hold Hong Kong. See, like, I really don't need anything. Like, I need world tension up. It is not up near far enough. Anti-air and land forts, yeah, might as well. And I'm doing that in Hong Kong, right? I don't even know what I own over here. Hong Kong, down here. Right, so if Japan ever wants to mess with me, I should see about Singapore. Polo Bridge incident. So, alright, it is going to ramp up soon. How am I doing on the fascism? Oh yeah, it jumped up quite a bit. We're at 40%, so it should be soon. A few more months. Few more months, it should be about time to kick off. Alright, I'm still waiting on that tank. But I am good with the number. So I should just be one stockpiling, and I should be upgrading the rest of them I need. And I am. Upgrades are good. Alright, towed artillery. Still working on the towed artillery, but that's just for the new troops I've got. And then fighter 1. Alright, we do have another modified government. Right, I don't think I need any of these. War industrialist. No. No. Could go electronics concern. Yeah. Go electronics concern. Just because I am going to want a little bit of a boost to decryption and research time and all that stuff, because it is almost 1938, so I will start using that. Wow, I have 95 destroyers. Wow, that's a ton. No one's messing with that fleet, I don't think. At least not anytime soon. We have a good number of subs over here now. Alright, where's that tank? Training up still. 85%. Be done in 1 month. These will be done about 2 months. Okay. And they take a long. Why did they take so long to train? Beautiful population I know about. That's not really the reason. Oh well. It is what it is. At 13 days so the doctrine is done. But then it'll go straight to yeah, I'll go to the next doctrine. So I can keep that up. I did want to mess with those a little bit. Man, I really don't want to though. I don't want to mess with them too much. So I am going to add the recon company here to my divisions. If they need to train, I'll train them, but it does not look like it. I think, right. So that's good. Oh, no, I do. But it's only a little bit of a training, so I'll go ahead and train them up. Right, I got delay. No problem there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go Elastic Defense, which increases some organization. As well as some other stuff. But yeah, that's a lot of days for that. Alright, how am I doing? Everyone's trained up? Yeah, that was quick. Didn't take long to get those trained up, but I did not expect them to. Everyone should be trained up here, and they are. And they're pretty trained up there as well. Now, it might be a good idea. What do these units look like? They're at 12. So in the next 5, I'm going to take one off. So that'll give me a little bit more manpower, and then I can start just throwing them out there in kind of a little bit of a bulk. Right. Just train up. You're actually going to go to that one. Right. Alright, so I do have 174 extra light tanks. Which is good. Alright. So once that Japanese build up on the border, there's the war. There it is, 18%. It's actually up to 23% now. So now I can start getting some good stuff. We'll go this, I think. Yeah, because then I could get the naval rearmament. So yeah, we'll go general rearmament. I'm only at 41 still. So daily change of 3. So yeah, 42 now. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get fascist. It'll just take longer than I want, but it will happen. Now, do I have a motorized company? No. Do I have a cavalry? That's fine. Right. Only have a volunteer-only army. Export focus. Which that's fine. I haven't really had too much of a problem with resources. I mean, I did have to trade for some oil, but that's alright. Alright. How am I doing on my production lines? I do need a couple more factories. So we will bump up one of them. Greater London area, you're up. I'm surprised they're still holding out. They're kind of pushing back a little bit, so they're not out of this war yet. Which this is the longest civil war I've ever witnessed. And when are you going to be trained up? Quite a bit, I think. They are trained, but that's not good enough. 23 days of field hospital is done. Right, there's my 4 units, which I'll merge into that one. Alright, what is going here? Unite the people first, then rule them. It needs to be peaceful. Yeah, because then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay everybody on this France. Because I don't think I'll get too much flack from the Axis once I go fascist. They're going extra research slot. Germany, what are you doing? Army innovation, so you're not quite ready for war. Soviet Union. Positive heroism. Poland, you're working on infrastructure. Okay. Yes, I realize my manpower is an issue. Thank you for pointing that out. Right, so I am going to adjust this unit. We're going to take off 1. I hate that it cost me 5 to do this, but... Right. Okay, yeah, and it did bring everybody up. Or it did bring my manpower up a bit. Now these are a nice even 10. And I am going to have to worry about that border with Siam eventually. And quite possibly this border here. But this will be still my ally, no matter what happens in the war. Alright, mostly because they have no choice. Alright, we'll go with the next computing machine. Alright, where am I at? 43%. It's so slow. Painfully slow. Like, I don't think I'll be fascist till like the middle of the year. Quite honestly. I mean, I could have cooed, but I think this will work better. Yeah, this army is I'm gonna make it blue. Yeah, that's fine. Turn it blue. Be fine. Alright. I just need to train you up. Alright. I think it's just one C zone. Alright, ships. You'll do some patrol of here. Right. Subs. You will do convoy raiding of this sea zone. Alright, I do have this. I could go... I'm going to save it because once I go fascist, I can change that. So I'll bank it for now. Excellent. General rearmament. Okay, I could go air rearmament. Naval. Alright, let's go naval first. Because I'll get some extra dockyards. Improved infantry, support equipment, excellent. I did take those ahead of time. And that's really ahead of time. It'll take almost a year. So I'll hold off on that. I can't really do anything there. It's only 1938. So I will do the next class of cruiser. And is there anything I can take here? 1939, 39. Not really. We could go maintenance company. Which would be good when I start having tanks. You know, big tank groups. Right now I'm kind of limited because I'm not fascist, so I got a lot of issues here. Ooh, what I do need to look at, and I probably should have looked at there, is I got to get rid of War to End All Wars. So what does that? Is it the Shadow Scheme? There was something that did that, and it might be over here now that I think about it. Yes, the Training Act. So I need world tension at 50% or I need to be at war. So we'll go home defense next. Issue gas mask. And then we'll be right on time for the military training act, which will get rid of that and give me back my recruitable population. Which will be good. Good, important, and all that other fun stuff. But first things first, I gotta go fascist, so I'm just working on my training. Which all these tanks and infantries are almost up there. Right. Okay, any day now. Almost there. Yeah, almost there. Okay. The guys will actually get there before my tank does, but I'll just keep them all training until they get it. I'm doing really good on equipment now. So I do think I want to boost fighter production a little bit. That's almost done. So I will boost one of these all the way to the top. Right, there we are. So yeah, I got 3 lines, which is plenty to work with. Fascist. It's so close, I'm almost tempted to just do it. Civil War ruling. Yeah, no. Was it removed? Fascist revolutionaries? No. Unite them. We're almost there. I need 4%. All hail. We are almost fascist and almost ready to start our war against Ireland. The Irish will become British subjects, or they will meet their death. And the Spanish Civil War is still raging, but it is almost done. Alright, come on, there it is. Alright, you're trained up, you can stop training. You guys will just relax. Wait there until called for. Alright, you guys, you are going to prepare for the invasion. And you're just gonna roll across their country because I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be able to stop me. Already got my navy in place. Now what I am gonna do, I'm gonna throw in 100 fighters here. What is this? Alright, shift click. Alright, fix that. Make that 100. Ooh, that's too many. Just want 100 fighters. That should be able to take care of any resistance they have. So I know it'll be filled with interwar fighters, but it'll be fine. And then I do want... Oh, where is it? Close air support. That ought to do it. Looks like bad close air support, but it'll be fine. Yeah. All that is fine. Alright, go away. A lot of stuff just happened. That is the plan, to have them as the master race. And I did say I was going to go over here, since I do have world tension now. We're going to go home defense and then gas mask. Trying to get rid of that war to end all war thing. Okay. Now, how close am I? 47. Almost there. 47.25%. God, that is such a huge... That's like, it's taken me almost 2 full years to get this. Well, probably closer to 3. It's almost 39. Just to turn fascist. It's really slow. But I guess they really don't want people turning fascist. Alright, we're gonna bank that. However, I could just go... we could go infantry expert. Yeah. And probably by the time I turn fascist... Wow, that was quick. What's happening in Asia that they capitulated? Is Japan sucking? Yeah, I think Japan is sucking it up a little bit. They do have a little amphibious invasion going on. Right. Still none of my business yet. Still they start encroaching on my lands. And that should just about do it for the Spanish Civil War. Republican Spain, you fought valiantly. You went many, many years. But your days are numbered. Okay. Oh yeah, I was looking to see how fascist I am. 48%. Yeah, I guess that is some mechanism to try to make the game somewhat playable, but you know. Sometimes you just don't want to be what they tell you you're supposed to. Sometimes you want to be different. See, and if that was all the defense that they're going to put against me, I think Ireland is going to be a cakewalk. And then my whole plan is to just puppet them. And then any troops that they give me through expeditionary forces are going to be used to hold crappy lines. Like this one over here, which I do not care about at all. Because I doubt Ireland is going to be able to give me any good troops. So their troops are going to be cannon fodder. Alright, then after that we're going to move to Norway, Sweden, Finland. That is my tentative plan. First Ireland, then Norway, and there's the peace treaty for that. It's about time the Spanish Civil War ended. Yeah, I could puppet the world. I did that through one playthrough, where I did just puppet everybody to try to get the, I think there's an achievement that says you need like 20 faction members or something, and I just puppeted everybody and got it. World tension did just shoot up to 43%. It's because Germany sends volunteers to China. Why would they do that? I never understood why Germany sends volunteers to China. Especially because then they'll probably do like befriend Japan or something. So whatever they want to do, I guess, is fine. Am I fascist yet? So brutally slow, but it's only 1%, so maybe a couple months. And then, look out, world. Release Syria? Who wants to release Syria? Although Middle East does have a lot of oil, so that is something to keep in mind. Then it'll give me a good shot to hit Russia and take some of it before Germany gets it all. But whenever they declare war on France, I am also declaring war on France. I'm going to race them to Paris. Because if I could get them to submit to me and get all of France's factories, that would be excellent. And then maybe I'll Vichy the southern part. Right. But until then, we need to turn fascist. And it's coming 0.5%. So we are almost there. And this needs to hurry up. Patience is running thin there, game. But home defense is almost up. That means I could give people gas mask. Home defense, Munich conference, Czechoslovakia, you're on your own. Screw you guys. Alright, gas mask, you're up. And a little bit more world tension. I can actually get rid of that, get rid of, where is it? This, the war to end all wars, so I can get some population back. Because minus 25% recruitable population is enormous. It's a huge hit. And we need to get rid of that as quickly as possible. Alright, everything over here looks good. You're not training anymore, are you? No. Okay. What did... Oh yeah, Elastic Defense. We are going to go down the Blitzkrieg side, because eventually I will have some good tanks. Just right now I don't have them. Although I do have... Okay, so we are going to go ahead and increase the tank brigade by 1. Because I normally run with 4 tanks, so then I'll throw some motorized in here to round it out to a combat with a 20. But right now we're going to add a little bit more strength to that. And they'll probably mess up their training, but that's fine. They'll get it back. Germany declared war on Czechoslovakia. Really? They told you no, huh? Or did France say no? France, what did you do? Oh, they... Okay. So the French alliance is here. France went their own faction. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to have to go to war with France a lot earlier than I was planning. Right, but that doesn't change my plan too much. I'm still going to attack. Alright, it should be happening anytime here. There it is. Right, the fascist becomes a ruling party. Perfect. Now, The war plan is still to take you. So just capture any state you want. Oh, dear God, it's going to take that long. Alright, since a lot of world tension just happened. Okay. Australia left, New Zealand left, South Africa left, Canada left. Not a problem. Do not care. And that's going to take 170 days. Ouch. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. In the meantime, I'm going to change this to war economy. Right. And world tension just shot up. Yeah, we're going to get some decryption so I can get a little bit of an advantage when I attack. I got 4. Right. We'll just keep that for now. Alright. I need some gas mask. Then I could get rid of that and get some population. Then I can start recruiting. Maintenance company. Excellent. Light cruiser. Excellent. Still 1938 though. So we're going to get decryption. Really nothing I can get. I could go down doctrine route. How early is this? 118 days. Let's do it. Yes, we will rally behind the cause. Yes, that's fine. Figureheads, that's fine. Research time. Okay. Germany, what's going on here? Why are you letting France in? Now, if Germany gets taken out, that will be... One, it would be really weird. Because then France will be pretty strong. But Paris is almost there, and I'm pretty sure they still have a weak national unity. Alright, what happens if I do this? Political power minus 30%. Justify wartime, though, is huge. It's that political power, though, minus 30%. Oh, wait, but I did grab a... Okay, that'll be worth it. Because I did grab... So it's not that bad. It's down like 5% because I got a plus 15, minus 30. So yeah, it's not that bad. I can deal with that. For a justify war goal of a lot less, which almost makes me want to cancel this and do it again, but it'll be fine. So January, this will be ready. Right. Alright, Germany is ready to destroy Czechoslovakia. And soon I will be ready to destroy somebody else. Alright, so I do have some light cruisers here. Southampton class. Where do I want to throw them? Let's throw them... we'll throw 2 in the main fleet. And then when they're done, I'll throw 2 in the Mediterranean fleet. I'm short oil, but that'll be fine. Oh, actually... Hold on. You need to go above convoys. Screw the convoys. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it'll be done in a couple years, but that's fine. Okay. So now we just gotta wait for January to declare our first invasion. Now there's the question. Do I want to attack France first? Poland starts their own faction. I do have gas mask. Anti-commie turn. Sure, we'll join the anti-commie turn. Why not? What do I got to lose? Absolutely nothing. Okay, so now we're going to get the military training act, which gets rid of the war to end all wars, which will get rid of that blasted minus 25% to my manpower. And that means I can really start training some troops. And goodbye, Czechoslovakia. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to declare war on France here. Justify war goal. Conquer. Ile-de-France, I think, is their capital. Ooh, that's 30 days. Wow. Okay. So that makes me think. Let me cancel this. Do it again. So I think it'll be less. Ah. Dang it. I think it's a little bit less. Luxembourg joined the French alliance. Italy joined the Axis. Alright. Right. Let me just train 4 more. So I don't think I have time to get down there. I don't want to capture this with 4 units. And I'm not quite ready to go to war with France just yet. Because despite France being in a bad position, they still have a lot of troops. Because Germany is just that much superior. So we're going to stick to the original plan. And this is now January 6th, so I think I saved like 10 days by canceling it. That's weird that they take so long, and they take, like, what is that, like 6 days or something? Ridiculous. Now it's 25 days. But whatever. Okay, how's everything else doing? That's going. Alright, whenever you're ready, you're going to just initiate the attack. Surprised Czechoslovakia is still holding out. I mean, they're going to die soon, but they're not doing too bad. Alright, Germany, do you kind of halfway like me? Yes, you do. Okay, no problems there. Hello, Edward VIII. Hey, you share my name. Thank you. And I have a lot of equipment, which is good. I should probably bring up some of my military factories. Yeah, let's go bump up 2 of them. Alright, that's good. October. What do I want to get? I could just go ahead of time on the weapons. Still pretty big ahead of time penalty. Engineers. Let's just go engineers early. See, I've never seen Luxembourg beat AI Germany. That would be something to see, though. I mean, I've played a couple times as France, and, you know, I was able to keep them from getting Luxembourg, but I've never seen Luxembourg take Germany. AI, anyway. I've seen players do it. Alright, couple months till my war deck is ready. If I were to do one on Norway, how long would that take? Just for my own reference. So if I were to, let's say, take Oslo here. Whatever. This one. 105 days. Okay. So lesser nations, I guess, take longer? Which makes no sense. I don't get why France is 5 days and that one's a whole lot longer. But whatever. I mean, they're democratic, so they're against me, I guess. Who knows? We'll just play the game. And have fun. And destroy Ireland. And then once we're done with Ireland, I think we'll declare war on France right away. Even if I only have 24 units, I think I could still at least get to Paris. You know, I could do my own little D-Day invasion and just push straight to Paris. Because I don't think their national unity is as strong as I think it is. Yeah, it's only 30%. So yeah, that'll be the plan. They might get it strengthened a little bit, but cities will fall. especially with them only doing fighter focus. And I think Germany is kind of concentrated on the east right now, because Prague still has not fallen. Yeah, but then they'll have like a national thing that gets rid of it, so it's not going to be there long. Alright, I think we're just going to bite the bullet, and we're going to get guns, 170 days. It's only a little bit ahead of time, that's fine. Because we like guns. Okay, how much longer till this? So it's almost done. Excellent. And then I might be able to get something useful for the war. Military Training Act. What is this? Lasting peace. Sure. We'll go that. I am not going to go with Germany just because I don't want to. And I'm not going to embargo them. Right. So then we can keep going back down here. I think I'd go Shadow Scheme. Industrial effort. Yeah, we'll go down this way, get my extra research slot. Oh, nice of you to move troops on my border there, Ireland. They're not going to do you any good. Alright, in the meantime... train up. Nah. What is happening? Why did I click that? Ships are in battle. Prague is still holding out. I am impressed. Maybe Germany's not as strong as they think they are. Let me take a look here. What do they got? Details. They have a lot of troops though. And quite a bit of planes. Alright, there goes Czechoslovakia. And then they should be moving all the troops probably toward France now. I've never seen that. What is that? That seems fake. Alright, artillery 2. Yes. We want. We will get better artillery. I only need a boatload of it. Alright, then what do I want to go here? 1940. It's almost time for this, so we'll go concentrated industry. A little bit ahead of time, that's fine. As we start preparing for our war. Alright, that's 60% trained. Okay. So keep that going. I do have quite a bit. I think I have quite a bit of towed artillery saved up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase this here. Add another support artillery. Get my soft attack really high for being infantry. Right. Now that tells me that all of these are probably gonna need to be trained up. Just a touch. So go ahead and exercise them. And we'll get them back to being regulars before this war, because it kicks off in 19 days. Let's call it 19. It's probably more than that, but we'll call it that. Right. Alright, we are getting closer to war. So we'll take out Ireland really quick, and then we'll switch our focus over to France so we can get a piece of France before Germany takes them out. Because I fear they're about to get around the Maginot Line, but I think I could still beat them to Paris even with my war against Ireland. Alright, you guys stop training for now. Get all that stuff back. Alright, almost war date. About 9 days. And I don't think there's any need to totally wait for this artillery. I had plenty stockpiled anyway. Right. Need 2 grand in upgrades though, but that's fine. They'll get their upgrades. 11 fighter upgrades. Does that mean I got... Right. Let me throw a couple of these up there. Get them trained up. Did I just see a boatload of civilian factories? Yes. Okay, we're gonna jump that to 3. War deck. Declare war. Conquer. British Raj was called in automatically. Now that'd be something if they joined the French Union. Or French Alliance or whatever it's called these days. Okay. So they did not last long against my battle line. I would try to go for surrounds, but I don't think there's really a need. Because I'm just kind of mowing through them right now. Dublin will soon be mine. Now I could go... Yeah, we are going to increase this, at least by 1. Limited conscription, excellent. So I'll go ahead and order 2 lines of those. 3 lines. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, we have free military factories now. What do I want to spend them on? Planes. How's it going, Milky Toast? Hey, you. Yeah, you. Go to Cork. This tank. Where are you at? You will also come to Cork. And this should about do it for Ireland. There it is. I will puppet them. Right. Done. And turn. Done. Okay. Excellent. So now they are under my control. I like them being under my control. We are justified against France here. We'll take that place. It'll take 20 days. I do need to set up an invasion though. So all you troops come here. Hold on. Stop. Where's the port? Dublin. All troops go there. And then you will come. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, ships. Your new task is to, well, these subs, your new task is here and here. Okay, main fleet. Your new task is convoy escort in the English Channel. Fascist Ireland flag. It's that thing, the little harp looking thing. Paradox Games, I played this one and I just recently got into Stellaris, however you say it. That game. Alright, so you guys are going to do an amphibious invasion from here to, I don't know, here. Right. Just to make sure you're on it because I don't think I hit plus or anything. And you need a commander. A good commander. Do I have a naval invasion commander anywhere? Auto supply. You're not the greatest, but you do give auto supply bonus, which I need. Where are you going? Why are you going to Liverpool? I want you guys here. I want you in Portsmouth. So that whenever... Oh, dear God. You guys are annoying. Stop. Portsmouth. So whenever these guys get in there, You need to invade right behind them as soon as they are able to take a port. Victoria too, huh? I'll definitely check that out. Is it on Steam? Do you know? Should be on Steam. Everything's on Steam. We'll go industrial effort. Oh dear God. What? What are you? Oh, okay. That's why. They still have orders, doy. Halt your advance. Come here. Alright, looks like Italy is starting to push south. Alright, just for you, I will satellite Syria. Just for you. I will make them a puppet. Did I ever declare war on France? Didn't it say it was going to take like 4 days or something? Yes, 4 days. Yeah, I'll definitely check that game out. Okay, pause there. Alright, we are going to war with France earlier than I wanted, because the original plan was to conquer... Original plan was to go after Norway right away, but this presented itself too good an opportunity to pass up. You still have a few days. Right, so all these planes, I need you guys over here. Because I do not trust France. Non-aggression pact, no, no. They do have a boatload of planes there, so what that tells me is Sussex, you need a boatload of planes also. So where are my fighters? Ouch. Okay. I'm going to take 600 of you. I know you're crappy in our war fighters, but I don't care. And you're going to go here. And you are going to do everything there. And you are probably going to die, but I don't care. You will be sacrificed to the cause. And then we'll add 8 there to make that a little bit better. Ooh, now that's taking way too long. Okay, no, I don't like that. Do that. I just need them to invade, dang it. Okay, you guys come back to London. All right. 8 days. Let's speed this up a bit. 8 days and is an eternity. All right. I don't know. Ah, there's my air superiority. All right, we are going to take them though. We are going to tell them not to be too stupid. All right, and normal operations, and I'm already sinking some convoys. Excellent. All right, can you invade yet? 3 days. Dear God, 2 days. Alright, well, whatever's happening, they're apparently winning or something. These planes join in. Because why not? Do all that stuff. Armored Spearhead, excellent. Sure. Yeah, what did you tell me about the English Channel? Naval combat. Yeah. That's not a problem. Alright, how are you not there? Go. Oh, shoot. You already did. Alright, you guys. I need that port. You. Oh, wait. Cherbourg's a port. Go to Cherbourg. There's nobody in there. Alright, you guys, be prepared. As soon as I get a port, which is right there, in you go. Right. Okay, now you'll go over here. You guys, if they're going to do that, just march on Paris. I already have a port. My troops are incoming. Attack him, cut him off. This will be your line whenever the rest of your dudes get here. Alright, I took Paris. Let me guess, your national unity went up 40%. So how close are you to capitulating then? Ooh, very close. Few more cities. Alright, so if I could get to Orleans here, or let's just go this way. Cut them off. We'll do it this way, yeah. Okay, we do need to give you some semblance of an attack line right along this river, I think. End up like that. Right. Oh yeah, something trained up. All planes do not matter. Not the crappy planes. Alright, you attack them. How about you give me a little bit of room? Alright, how about you attack there? Supported by you. Alright, and then how about we just, I don't know, attack out or something? How about we start pushing this line just a bit? I do like seeing 7 convoys destroyed. That is less troops they can bring against me. Because apparently they brought their entire force. Okay, you guys. Come join that line. I'm not too worried about France coming at me just yet. Planes are good. Am I missing anything? Couple reinforcements here or there. But oh my god, I got a lot of factories. Okay, you come take that place. You, come here and attack him. He likes it, trust me. Alright. They have to be close to capitulation now. No? You went up, didn't you? 50%, great. Fine, I'll just take more cities if you really want. You, come up and just take all these. That seems good. Alright, you help out here. Destroy him. They do have a lot of troops over here now. Must make France capitulate. There we are. That is great news. Okay, what do I want? How much war? Oh, I got a lot of war score. Okay. So first things first. As promised, I will liberate Syria. Syria has been liberated. Okay, now to the important part. I will take some, not all states, no, stop. Oh dear God. Reset. I don't have that much war score. Okay. Try this again. Satellite Syria. Could puppet them, but I don't wanna. Where's the take? Alright, so what I want, I'm definitely gonna want this. Paris. Nope. Okay, I can't have all of it. But I will at least want Paris. And that. So we'll enter in there. Right. So I definitely want most of their stuff. I do want the border with Germany. Maybe I don't. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I think I did satellite them, didn't I? Yeah, I satellited Syria. $22. All right. Can I take another one? No. Okay. And then I'm going to satellite. What is this? Vietnam, Cambodia. Take it. Take that. Alright, let me pass the turn and get some more war score. Yeah, the first thing right here, the first thing I did was I satellited Syria for you. Okay. I can get some of Africa, but let me look over here. Oh no. Okay, we'll do that. Let's pass again. Alright, we'll take this, because this will be good. What else do I want? Alright, we'll get this to just bridge, connect all my stuff. Do they own anything else of interest? I do not think so. Tahiti. Whatever that place is. Lebanon. Where's Lebanon? Oh yeah. Just take Lebanon. And I'm done. Excellent. Alright, well we did a lot this episode. We puppeted Ireland. We took over France by beating Germany to it and got a heck of a war score for it. And we liberated or satellited Syria, so they should be my puppet, and they are. So yeah, I'm going to put in a break right here. If you guys like what you watch, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to check me out over at Patreon and support what I'm doing over there. And don't forget to follow and like me over at Twitter and Facebook to stay up to date with all the latest news. So I am Yed4455. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.